Good morning, YouTube. Well, I'm back in the shop, or in the office. I'm sorry, I'm not in the shop. I'm in the office. And it's really cold out, so I'm doing a video. It's another scrapping video, but there's some interesting stuff in it I think you're really going to enjoy. So, bear with me on this one. It's a little different in places, and I'm going to have a clip from another video creator that I'm going to put in the description. If I hope I can remember to do it, but it'll be a big help to a lot of you out there. So anyhow, thank you for stopping by. So what we're looking at here, I had a neighbor, well, he's a neighbor from kind of far away. He said, I got some axles I want to drop off at your place, so he did. And that's what these are. I don't know what was the matter with these axles, but he had a problem with them. So I've cut them all down to 30-inch lengths, so I should be able to get 5 cents a pound instead of 4, which is, a big deal. But he brought the backing plates, got all the backing plates, got all the brake drums here, all steel, leaf springs, a whole bucket full of miscellaneous garbage here. Here's for the leaf springs, and I got I got stuff laying all over the ground here. So this is all steel, and this was part of it. This was this is a electric scooter rack that goes on the back of a vehicle, and he didn't want it. He couldn't find the right stuff to make it hook up to his truck, so he dropped it off for me. And I'm thinking I can use this to make a rack for like a side-by-side or something. But it's pretty heavy also. And then he gave me this. This is about 1/2-inch steel cable. I don't know how much it weighs. There's a lot of it though. So I got more steel than I thought I was going to have, but this will go to the yard here pretty shortly also. I'm trying to get stuff ready to go, and it's taking a little bit longer than I thought, but here we are anyhow. Alright, be back. Guys, we're going to split this case on this motor. My favorite tool, my magnetic vise. Here we go. Well, that was relatively easy. Excuse me. We're gonna. There that is. Here this is. Bingo! Okay, so what we can do here now is we'll cut this off here. And this is magnetic here, but I don't think it might hold that. So we'll go for the side with the wires, and I'll be back in a minute. Guys, we're going to cut this this end. That way we can pull the copper through the other side. This magnetic vise doesn't really want to hold this too bad here, but it's pretty good. It's not over. Here's nothing. This is, I've got copper everywhere. Okay, we'll put this in the other vise and pull that out. Be back. Alright guys, this is the opposite side. You saw me cut this side over here, cut that off, so what I'm doing now, I'm just kind of popping this loose here. And you'll hear it, because of the varnish, you'll hear it sounds like popcorn. And there it's crunching and whatnot, but I've got a few coming here. And you can, there's other ways to pull these. I just find this is pretty easy. You can see it's starting to go. And I'm going to switch to a bigger one here pretty quick, like right now. So we'll go this way. And I've seen guys do air chisels and take these out, and they do it really fast, but I think you get too many pieces doing that. And I like to keep it pretty solid anyhow. Not seeing a lot of that way. Okay, so they're starting to come out. I'll show you what I'll try to do here now. This is really heavy, by the way. Now you can see here, these are the ones that are starting to go. These two didn't. And I think I've got a nice round punch. This is an old bull punch that I've had. Go to a smaller punch. And we'll try this one, see what he does. Sometimes with the little ones you just kind of end up smashing it and not driving it out. Man, it's looking pretty good though. Hi guys, took a little bit longer than I thought it should. Those were in pretty tight, but if I had done an air chisel on it, it would have been a lot easier. But you can see this is what kind of holds it, all these little insulators. And these come out pretty easy with no copper in them, see, they just pull. So I have a whole stack of those. And if you look over here, over there, huh? Look at that stack of copper. So we're going to take that over to the scale and weigh it and see what we got. Be right back. Alright guys, I'm going to zoom you here. Hopefully I can stick with it here. So we're at 2 pounds 6.8 ounces, and that is for the stator on both sides. This is the piece I cut off here, and that's all that is pulled out now. It's over 2 pounds of copper right there, plus all the steel, and I'm going to have, oh, probably 10 pounds of steel anyhow. Anyhow, thought that would be really interesting, because this will probably go, because of all the varnish on it, probably go number 2 copper. It might go 1, but I doubt it. Anyhow, well worth the effort. Alright guys, there was also 12.5 pounds of steel in that little, that's a little half horsepower. So almost 3 pounds of copper, 12.5 pounds of steel. And now what you're looking at again is this doggone valve that I've tried to get out, and I just found a really good way to get that out of there. And it's pretty simple, and it'll probably take me a couple minutes. Alright, be back. Morning YouTube, I'm back. It's really cold this morning, 26 degrees, 15-mile-an-hour wind, so I don't know what that figures out to be, but we're going to attack this stupid propane bottle again. And as you can see, I'll zoom in on this a little bit for you. That's my valve there, and that's about 1.25 inches diameter. But I watched this video, and this guy's really good. I'll try to put it in my description below if I remember. And what he does, he takes the bottle and he straps it to a tree with some ratchet straps, puts a pipe on here. Now he had a much larger pipe. This is only like a foot long, and pulls on it this way. So this one's only, you know, like a foot long, but I've got another that I could put inside of this one like yo, and so I'll have a lot of leverage on it. Okay guys, are we on? I'm going to try this with the short pipe first to see if I can even break it loose. So, this is all you got to do. I've got it tight. There she went. Oh yeah, she's going. So that's what it does. Then you can use any kind of wrench after that to make it work. So it didn't take a whole lot. It took longer this time to straps down to it, but now it is loose. So that's the secret. So guys, there it is. That worked really good. Just took a couple minutes to do it. Used this little pipe wrench. It's a what is this thing? It's a 10-inch pipe wrench to get it out the rest of the way. You can see where I just grabbed it around the neck here, took out the valve. So that's the valve. There's the copper. Here's the steel. All done. Good stuff. I wanted to show you the bird bath is frozen solid. Why I'm out here is to fill this bottle with water now. Highly recommend doing that, just to make sure that there's no gas anywhere stuck in that bottle and you have an explosion. Alright, be back. Now there she is. She's full of water. It's just going to sit now till we're ready to go to the yard, then I'll dump it out. So this will be a totally safe bottle.